So this video is going to explain a person who doesn't have enough money, a person who doesn't have a lot of money. Which project would I advise that person to have, to start with? Me, I'll say GOAT. GOAT would be the project that a person who doesn't have a lot of money would probably start with. Look, the guys are now going back to harvest and work for a poor Hamis. This is what I'm telling you. This is the project of poor people that we would start with. Not only poor, but the rich people. This project gives you entire overview. You get it? Like, if I don't have money, or if I have a lot of money, where would I invest my money? Me, I would say this. My reasons are a person who doesn't have a lot of capital and he needs an overturn or turnover or quicker turnover or profits earlier. I would say GOAT. These are my reasons. One, it's cheap, like starting a GOAT. It is very cheap, whereby even if a person has over 2 million or even 1 million, as long as you have the land. We shall not say that now our problem is land. No, because me, this is the only land I have. The entire of my other farms, I just rent land. But I rent for 5 years. I do not rent for less than 5 years because I know I have to put structures on it. I have to invest a lot of money on it, water and everything. So if you only give me, let's say 2 months, or 2 years, that's when I'll start breaking even. So if I'm breaking even in 2 years and you're telling me, Hamis, leave my land, that affects me definitely. So I would advise a person to start with goat farming. And if you don't have land, you can rent the land. In my area, we rent land at 250,000 per acre. If I rent like maybe 5 acres, that is some tubalo that you would like to go into. But these are my reasons why we would start with this. One, if you start a goat today, after like maybe 7 months or 8, you'll have some animals like produced. That's when I have given it a period to wait. Like I've given excess 2 months because gestation period, that's the period that a goat spends with a pregnancy. That is, goat only takes 5 months. So me, I've given it extra 2 months. That is around 7 months. If you start the goats with goats today, after 7 months, you expect to see something. Then after also 18 to 21 days, if you're feeding the animals well, they'll also get bred. And by the time it makes a year with 1 month, it will have another production. That's when if it has delayed. So I advise guys that you would go for goats. I can't tell you that this is the capital that you need to start with. As long as your money you have can afford to buy a goat, you can definitely do it. In whichever small you are, you can start goat farming. Let me tell you, for example, you've moved to different locations of this country, northern Uganda, eastern Uganda, and other parts of the country. There is a lot of grasses on the road, and you can even endure and harvest that grass and then you feed it to the animal. First of all, goats eat very less. A goat maximum feeder, let me take you through maximum feeder of the goat. Let's just move slow as we are going to see also the Kalaharis. A goat can eat maximum 5 kilos of the grass. That's a very big goat. But the small goats that we always have, they eat like maybe 1 kilo or 2 kilos in a day. So it is a project that I would advise. Reason being, it eats less and converts a lot. What makes it convert a lot? It is the breed. The reason why we go for those hybrids because of the high conversion rate. A goat eats a kilo and converts maybe 600 grams. A goat can eat 2 kilos and convert 1 kilo. And that's a very good business. Needs less capital to start. It eats less and converts a lot. And it gives you time to mobilize your money. Most of us, we don't have bulk money to invest. But you can do just, you buy in installments. You buy in installments slowly by slowly. You can say I'm starting with 2, then I add up 3, then I add up 5 and plus. And 2, it is affordable. In which way? That you might not be able to buy in bulk, but you can add up your money slowly by slowly. So me, I would advise you guys to go for goat farming because of those reasons. It's easy to start. They produce in a shorter period of time. Then also, it can produce 20 in goats is very common. It's very dominant. Even 3. My recent video you've seen showing you a goat that has produced 3. So I will not say that all of them produce 3 or 2, but I told you the reasons, what you have to do to let your goats produce 2 or 3. So my reasons why a person who is starting would choose to do goat farming: 1, it's easy to feed. 2, it grows faster. 3, it can produce 20. 4, it does conversion so fast. Like if you start, reproduction starts immediately. In a year you can have like 2 times. Maybe in 2 years you can have like 3 times. But there is also possibility of having 4 times. So guys, this is what I would advise we, the poor people, to start with. It's a good project to start with. I think you can see the offsprings are now there. So it makes money. So guys, that is my take. You can as well add up what you think is better. What do you think that goat farming is better than all other projects? But if you compare other projects, also sheep is not bad, also has that turnover. And another thing, a goat does not need to eat from your pocket every day. That every day is eating from your pocket. No, it's not like that. Now they have gone to eat. What do I know that they are going to eat? Be what I only have to make sure that I put some feeds back in the house so that they can keep enjoying slowly by slowly. So have projects that will not give you a lot of pressure, but expect a lot of results from them. So I finally say goat farming would be ideal project for a young people, for a poor people, and also for the rich. How does the rich help us? It's going to stock in big quantity, and it's going to give us more output. The more money you invest in, the more money you will get, as long as you produce and manage the animals very well. Let me just wish you the best, guys. Bye for now. See you then.